At the Kennebec Valley Humane Society, we believe in creating a kinder community by nurturing the bond between animals and humans. Please join me in welcoming some furry friends. We are with a wonderful 11-month-old Dalmatian named Dakota. If you've ever met a Dalmatian, you will know that she is this breed to a T. Loyal, intelligent. Oh yes. Dakota would be good in a home with dogs, cats, kids, people of all ages. She loves everyone, loves play groups with other dogs. Beautiful as can be, Dakota is looking for her forever home. This handsome 6-month-old Belgian Malinois is Duke. He's a little apprehensive right now, but does love play dates, other dogs, and would be great in any household. He's very, very sweet. He is afraid of thunderstorms, you should be aware, but likes nothing better than to tear stuffed toys to shreds. He sometimes gets so excited he even pees himself in the process. But he's sweet as can be. Duke is looking for his forever home. I am here with Winnie the guinea pig. Oh, Winnie! It's okay, sweetie. Winnie. Don't go anywhere, Winnie. Winnie is a happy little critter, as you can see. She's still, I think, calming down a little bit from being taken out of her habitat, but she's a sweet little thing. Winnie the guinea pig is one of our wonderful pocket pets that we have here at KVHS. They would make a fantastic addition to almost any family, but be prepared to socialize. They're sweet little critters that want to be part of the family. Yes, Winnie, vocal as can be, is looking for her forever home. This little kitty is very special to me, and her name is Malala. She is a year old and was a beneficiary of the Second Chances Fund. That's a fund that I founded 7 or 8 years ago. We've raised over $100,000. It goes towards care that otherwise wouldn't be covered. And Malala is a little kitty that was hit by a car. Her hips were fractured, her pelvis was fractured, and she went into foster after having some of these life-saving surgeries and treatment performed. At this point, we discovered that she is FIV positive. Fortunately, the person who was fostering her had another kitty that was FIV positive. In cases like these, they can only be with other cats that are FIV positive. But now she has healed, and it turns out some of the pelvis and hip fractures did not heal correctly or completely. For that reason, she may always walk with a limp. She's on some joint and cartilage supplement that will need to continue. And anybody looking to adopt this little sweetheart will need to have a good relationship with their veterinarian. She really is sweet as can be, has a new lease on life, and Malala is looking for her forever home. This sweet, handsome young fella is Twitch. He's a 3-year-old boy who's very sweet and loves to cuddle on the couch. He is on a special diet food for seizures, but he's really looking for his forever home. Would be fine with other cats and people. We don't know about dogs, but he's made friends with everybody here. He's settling down, as you can see. Oh, buddy. Twitch is a wonderful, wonderful little fella looking for his forever home. I am delighted to be rejoined by our wonderful visitor services manager, Tess Rao.
Hi, Chris. It's really great to be back talking with you today.
Well, welcome, and we're going to hear all about intake. We're going to hear about adoptions also, but you are the person who holds down the front desk and deals with the public. It's a lot of responsibility.
It sure is.
And this is busy season, Tess. So could you tell us a little bit about what you're experiencing in the context of it being our busier season?
Yes. So busy season means a lot of things here at KVHS. A lot of it has to do with the weather being warmer. People are outside, animals are outside, especially cats. This also means that there are a lot of unfixed cats, running around and having lots of adorable kittens. So when people see stray animals, they trap them, they call their animal control officer, and they bring them into us because they don't want homeless animals. The same goes for stray dogs. Lots of dogs outside enjoying barbecue, going out for hikes. They get lost, and they come to us until their owners can reclaim them.
Right. Well, so what is the intake process like for strays? I guess we have a good relationship with animal control officers all over, but if it's a person, though, coming in to surrender, would you talk a little bit about that and some of the challenges that they're facing and
Yes.
things that you experience in that process?
Of course. So when we get strays, it's very important for us as a humane society to always keep space open for truly homeless animals. Animals that have no owner, no one to look after them, animals where we don't know their basic needs are being met. The difference between that and owner surrenders is we have to manage our intake when it's an owned animal. Now, you might wonder, what does that mean? I can't keep my animal anymore. You're saying I have to have an appointment. So we create those appointments so we always have space for those animals that don't have homes. And we try to give you resources to help your animals stay at home until we can take them.
And we have a lot of partners in the community who do fostering. I'm sure that comes into play during busy season also.
Oh my goodness. We have such an amazing foster care program. At this season, it's very typical for many of our fosters to be having mama cats, litters of kittens. I would say that is the majority of our population here at KVHS at this time.
What if there's not a chance for somebody to make an appointment that's, a day from now or a week from now or so? What about in emergency situations? Could you talk, though, about those situations, please?
Of course. Those do happen quite a bit when we schedule, because we want to make sure, as we spoke about, that we have enough kennels for the animals that we're expecting. So if I have Susie call me and say, oh no, I have to be out of my apartment tomorrow. I need you to take my dog now. And I say, I am booking 4 weeks out. What are Susie's options there? So one of the options I would encourage you, if you're watching this and you ever think you might need to rehome your animal, is to try to make a plan for it as soon as you think you might need to. I know it's really hard to plan ahead for something like that, but that will help us take the best care of your animal when you're ready to rehome as possible. We can make sure we have space for them and you won't be left feeling stressed, wondering what to do with your animal.
That's great. So the outflow, we've talked a little bit about the intake. The outflow, could you describe a little bit of what that's like when we do find forever homes for dogs, cats, and our pocket pets?
Yes, so the outflow is definitely something that we all love being a part of here at the Kennebec Valley Humane Society, and that is adoptions. In the last 6 months, we did place 98% of our animals into loving homes. And in the last 3 years, we placed 97% of animals into loving homes. It's very rewarding. And so how do we do that? We do that by making sure that the public is aware of what animals that we have for adoption. And we always have as much information about those animals as we can, and we try to be as accurate as we can about that information so we can match you with an animal that is going to be the best fit for your home. The adoption process is easy. We want you to come here and meet that animal. You don't have to fill out a 5-page application online or mess with any of that. We want you here, we want you to meet the animal, bring any dogs that live in the home, if you're meeting a dog, any people that live in your home, and then once we all decide it's a good fit, then you have a very short application to fill out, less than a page. And you pay that adoption fee, you go over the vet paperwork, and you take that dog that day on a leash and collar.
Well, we can all be pleased to hear that there's not an overwhelming amount of paperwork.
I know.
And I would imagine some folks do get frustrated from time to time if they had seen an available dog or cat that was on the website or on Facebook or even featured here on Happy Tales.
Yeah.
I suppose I would just encourage our friends and community to know we're trying to place all these animals in loving homes, and if one dog that you thought you were getting is no longer available, well, that might just be how you wind up with somebody like little Pedro in our household. You know, I was supposed to come in and get a different Chihuahua test years ago.
I didn't know that.
And I think our friend and board member Mark Belserine had his eyes on Pedro, but the dog I was gonna get, who I think his name was Romeo or whatever it was, somebody else had already got him. I didn't get upset about it. I wound up with little Pedro, couldn't be happier. Mark Belserine did all right in life too, so.
Yeah, sometimes you end up with the animal that you were always supposed to, end up with in the first place, like you did with Pedro.
Right, right. Well, Tess, thank you very much for joining us. It was good to see you. I know that you've got a lot of excitement over the next year with a little one at home, just like what I'm experiencing. So
yes,
congratulations again on that as well.
And congratulations to you too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Happy Tales at KVHS. Please feel free to share this video, spread the word, so that we can help more cats, dogs, and other critters find their forever home.